I'm just happy, even in the midst of tears, because as long as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in the dungeon, is still being held, no matter the joy that you might feel like that you have or what might be going on, until he's out, we still have the pains in us. It's still like we still feel it, even though that sometimes you waive your pains to notice your cheer up yourself. That is life. You cannot just focus on one, on the area of that weigh down your spirit. In life, no matter how bad life is, never allow yourself to bend down your head in shame. No matter how difficult, always try to cheer up and continue moving. That is the way you will escape many trials and what would have broken you, or what would have keep you without rising. So we will keep moving. Why I started by cheering up in this video was that there is something that happened. God, I can't be named Chukwukika. Because what was meant to destroy us has finally ended in decorating us. How do I mean? We just welcomed one of Aliwa's sister, Christian sister, that their people rejected just because she was saying the truth. Instead of to accept the gospel truth that doesn't know tribe, that doesn't care whether you are, in fact, anywhere that you are from, truth doesn't demarcate. That is one thing, and that's why I like this letter. That's why I just brought about this particular, because it is recent. Just yesterday, one of was it yesterday or day before yesterday, one of our brother what is his name? One of our brother Okechukwu, forgotten his name. It's the Okechukwu somebody that is well known in space. So he was like, since your people have rejected you just because of telling the truth, he was like trying to clear air about the injustice over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that shouldn't be the problem of Nigeria. Instead, they would have focused on the major problem that is facing, that is disturbing the country, that is messing everywhere. Are they trying to help or to destroy? Because instead of to do the needful, they are adding more fire inside the fuel. More fuel inside the fire. What are they trying to insinuate? Is it out of are they not thinking about how to make it better instead of worse? And it is going to worst. So this lady was like trying to make things to be understood that this that I've done is injustice. Not only being injustice, this is a kind of escalating the problem in the country, because people are like, while they are seeing the main terrorists that they're supposed to find and sentenced to all these things, they are holding an innocent man who have not had even one gun, who have never been seen with any arm. But other people that you vividly know, you are even the one that invited them. All these people that are against this man they are the terrorists we are suffering from. So why should there be this injustice in the land where everybody have known the original terrorist that is in the land, terrorizing the land? This lady, that was what she was trying to explain. And instead of their people to understand her, to join together to speak in one voice about this injustice, some of them, especially those that are in the gullible ones that are in social media, they came just for destruction. They never want to stand by truth. But this agent of darkness that comes as light, that have been destroying this world, this last time, they will not succeed again, because the light has come to stay. This lady was trying to pinpoint and to point out this thing, and their people now started saying bad things against her, that she is not from even their side, that she's from Igbo, that since she wants to be Igbo, that they will not give her Amaka to her. You know, we had that Amaka that they wanted to do something with them just because she was saying it. Even it's our people, some of our people that was against her to be crucified too. That thank God then was when our leader Mazi Simon was there. He prevailed. That's why when you see a leader, you don't need to look twice to know who have come for you, who have come out to protect, and those who came to destroy you. Coming in the name of that they are come to rule or to do this thing. That was the man that said, "No, let nothing happen to that Amaka," and it was over. Then they left her. Otherwise, then they would have destroyed, just because those that were attacking Igbo, she attacked them and said that she would put otapia in their food. Just that mere word. Which other tribes are saying anyhow and nobody is touching them? Just because this Amaka was Igbo, they wanted to crucify her then. It was Mazi Simon that raised alarm and said nothing should happen to that girl. Until today, she is still going about and still be saying what she's saying as Igbo person, that we shouldn't be intimidated just because we are Igbos. This lady from Aliwa was still the same, and she is a Christian sister from Aliwa, and now she's not said to Igbo, since my people have rejected me, how can you people please welcome me? Just yesterday, that when I checked, because this Okechukwu, this our brother Okechukwu that made her to be well known. In fact, he made her awareness to be vast, and he was like, he gave her 100,000 naira, I think 100,000 naira. Just that the lady said, my people have rejected me, or they are now calling me Amaka instead of Malama. Since they have rejected me, my Igbo people, can you welcome me? Just like that. And this our brother just said somebody should find her account for him, that he wants to bless her for. Yes, that we are welcoming her. Anybody that is truthful, we open our hands to welcome anyone that is true, whether you are Yoruba, whether you are Aliwa, whether you are anywhere you are from. Once you are truthful, because in all these things there are truthful ones, but just that some of them are there is majority are evil. But when we find out one who recognize it, because we are truthful people, we accommodate just because of our truthfulness and the kind of open arms to truth and to justice. People started hating us for that, just because of that, nothing more. Even when the country was about to, that is, things we are going wrong, instead of them to do the needful, they were putting evil people to rule, just to maintain their way of embezzling money and all this, and nobody will question you. After this regime, another one will be worse. In fact, there is, if you count it from the back, you see that is getting, we are going further, it is getting worse. So tell me how a country like that can make it in life. When you look at your back, the future is worse than while other places that are developing, their future is getting better than their past. Any nation or even human being that is not adding up in good in life, that person should ask him or herself a lot of questions, because it doesn't worth it. It's better that you are not alive, because your life is useless. When you be alive, you cannot be adding up to your better to best. Even if you will not be best, you have not reached that best or better. Don't go beyond good. That is what I'm trying to say. So this our sister now, she now like, I hope you people welcome me. Just yesterday, I went to her page. She later came to Okechukwu and said that I am the one. And when I checked her page, it was only 5 subscribers. You know, space is not all that like how people follow you. It depends. So, but when I checked it today, oh wow, it was about 900, and most of the people that we are supporting her were Igbos. And the thing that made me to like, wow, see what has been meant to destroy her is turning to the corrector. Because you see this taking of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it will do a lot of things. The spirit, that's what I always say. When you destroy the flesh, you did not even destroy the spirit. I am happy that he's still alive today, and my earnest hope is that he will come back alive. But even if anything should happen, God forbid, the spirit is alive and can never die. And it's penetrating to every, and even as they're holding him, it is getting worse. Are you not seeing that it is more even high now than when he was around? So you see that Nigeria have been making mistakes from one mistake to the. That's how they will continue to destroy that nation until nothing is left. In fact, nothing is even left now. That's why people are like suggesting on how to dissolve it so that people will leave, because as long as this thing that is going on is not getting better at all, it will be getting worse every day. And that's why the international bodies that is coming in now will be the best thing that will happen, even though that people are thinking that they are coming to take, whether they are coming to take or not. It's better that you are alive to live even better the way you are living, but that you want your resources that never come to anybody. I never know what is resources or how it used to be, or have I ever gained anything from what we have as resources? I don't know. What the government have never helped since my life. So tell me, country like that, does it want to be called a country? So as it stands now, this lady has been warmly welcomed into Igbo people. We highly welcome her. Out of her truthfulness, all these things is just a kind of, we show her the love and whom we are, because we are lovely people. We cherish anything that is, especially when you are truthful, when you are sincere, and others. We like people like that. Igbo are not people that are like demarcating. The only thing that when we are truthful and sincere, forget about people who are evil among us too. But the problem with us is that there are few. That is it. Because of that intimidation and all that, people now, they cannot help it than to, because the leaders are not doing good. They are not doing it good. But once we now get the people that we do, just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is trying all his possible best to make this our Biafra a better nation, that is when you will see the goodness and loving everything good that is in our people. Despite that Nigeria, that our people joined to do the police and all the things, they carried those evil, and the whole place was messed up till today. So this our sister, she said something that attracted me, where she said in one of her posts that she is the most blessed, because when you connect with blessing, or when you connect with truth, when you connect with light, my dear, your life will change. I'm telling you honestly, it's not about who is going to church, but individual, your kind of life you are living will always show. It doesn't matter whether you are going to church or not. What matters is your sincerity, your life, how you behave. Some are in the church and they are the worst that you can ever think about. Some doesn't go to church, they are the best you can ever think about. That is vice versa. But I'm telling you honestly, it is best to be wherever you are, whether in the church or out. Be truthful and be sincere. That is my aim of this video. Be sincere and be truthful. So when she said in one of her videos that she's the most blessed because she have God, and now her Igbo brothers and sisters who love her so dearly. Imagine, she didn't even talk about her people. Her people again. You see the love. We will be so good to the world, though. You will not understand. Igbos are lovely people. We welcome, we love, we cherish, and we in fact, our arms are open once you are sincere. I've said it before. So this will be a kind of lesson to others who thought we are their problem. We are not their problem. It's only that they don't want to see the truth. They don't want to confess the truth. They're hiding under the light. The darkness is hiding under the light to claim to be light. But the light has refused. Before they have been doing it successfully, but now the light has said no. And it is exposing their evil. Yeah, they don't want to accept it. They don't want to accept the truth. But no matter how you want to paint it or how you want to do it, our eyes have opened and we are now seeing it. There is no way you hide and you will you will progress in that evil. Even when you think you are progressing, just like some people will be singing, I can face tomorrow because he live. All fear is gone. All fear is not gone when you are not doing the needful. Because when the time comes, that fear will be times 10. It will be times 10 if 10 is not even small. It is not even times 100. Because people thought it is over. It is not over yet too. It is not over. And when you thought it's over, remember during the time of Jesus' own, it's not even when I'm seeing this thing, be it life or death of this man, nothing spoiled. Because already we have even gotten our independence. Yes, on the 29th of November 2024 in Latte, Finland. Many doesn't know, but it is real. And when it will be out there, you understand it the way you are just understanding some of things now. Because some people doesn't know anything. They are just getting it now. That is how you get most of things that you don't know before. Because if it is whether it will happen, it has already finished. It has happened already. The only thing that remains is to be wide, that the whole world will recognize us. That's the only thing that remains. Just recognition is the only thing that remaining now. Once 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or more countries begin to recognize us, that's the end of it, and it will surely happen very soon. So our dear sister Amaka, she's now answering Amaka instead of Malama. Malama is the name I found there. So Amaka simply means she Amaka. God is good, and she's so much in love with God. I saw her to be a very good sister, Christian sister. So, and as long as she's standing by truth, we Igbos will always support her, because already she's growing every day. If you see the speed that the followers are adding, it will tell you that she's doing it right. If she fails or begin to do otherwise, we will leave her, because we always stand by the truth. And once the darkness wants to show, phew, that is the end of it. So Amaka, continue to be the light you are. Don't turn to be darkness, because once we see darkness, we will disappear, because light can never be associated with the darkness. It has never been okay with both of them. That's why it will always demarcate. So keep on being the good girl or good lady you are. When our nation will fully be restored, people like you will be welcome in our land, just as our people. You understand? You'll be welcome just as our people. Everybody will be at peace. We'll be at peace, because we want a better world where nobody will be intimidated or being molested or whatever that is not good. We will value human as human, not like the other side that is reverse is the case, where animal is being respected more than human. So having said all this, I believe that more is coming, because this lady just speak about the truth about our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and her life suddenly changed. Not only people were sending her money and a lot of things. That is how truth is taking over now, because before it is evil that used to get this kind of favor. When you will lie and people will be hailing you. When you are lying now, people will spit you. So stop lying, stop telling lies, stop fighting injustice. Until justice and truth is started prevailing, people will never know peace in this life, because before, that kind of life is what was ruling. But now, the other is the reverse is now being the case, because truth have come to stay, and it will take the mantle. It's already with the mantle, and the throne is the last thing that once it takes that throne, nothing will stop it again, and this world will be a better place. Thank you for listening till I come your way next time. Bye.